Hi, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 2024 love reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All the good things that YouTube likes. Thank you so much. It helps me tremendously. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. So we are crowned here with the Ace of Wands. Now, this is God's source spirit. However, you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift of passion, of creativity, of fire, of determination, of focus. But I mean, when it comes to a love reading, this is passion. And this is us, this is the whole month of April being crowned with the gift of passion. It moves us then to the Hermit. Now, this is Virgo energy. So if we have Virgo in our chart, if we have Virgo in our lives, Virgo being reversed here, it's not going to be the most positive energy for us. So just being aware of that is going to be super important. Virgo energy reverse is also saying that instead of turning inward, we want to go and be more extroverted, more not extroverted because there's nothing wrong with being extroverted. It's like we're running away from our own shadow, and that never works because your shadow is always going to be there. So knowing that during this time, there's something that we want to run away from, or there's something that is within us that we're not seeing, and we're going to think, oh, being in the midst of everything is the best way to move forward. And yet slowing it down and connecting with us, though it's going to be uncomfortable, is going to be powerful. It moves us then to the Wheel of Fortune. Now, we're going to see things changing. We're going to see us changing. The Wheel of Fortune is a new season coming in. It's a changing of a fate. It's the Wheel of Fortune. In ancient times, people talked a lot more about fate than we do today. We tend to think that we are the masters of our own destiny. And I mean, to an extent, yes. But to another extent, the saying, excuse my language, but shit happens is there for a reason, because sometimes things just happen. And so with the Wheel of Fortune, we are going to see that there's a shift in our fortune, in the way that we're moving forward in this world, at what we're looking for. And there's going to be a shift in our fortune when it comes to love. It moves us then to the Two of Cups reverse. This is healing, beautiful love coming in. It's reversed. We're not ready to take it yet. For whatever reason, it's like, listen, I understand it's healing. I understand it looks pretty, but I'm not there for it yet. And then we have the Tower, because we are going through, or have been through, a Tower time. And when we go through a Tower time, sometimes the last person you want to be with is yourself. And you don't want to heal. You want to rage. You want to cry. You want to, it's very like in, what is it? The Tears of Cassandra, where Troy is captured in with Helen of Troy, right? Troy is captured, and the women, they beat their chests, they gnash their teeth, they pull their hair because their worlds are over. And I'm not saying that for you, Cancer, at all, but I see it as a very dramatic, coming forward of, I have grief. I have grief and I need to let it out. And that is going to be a very important thing during this time. For one reason or another, Cancer, we have grief and we need to release it. And that is going to be so important for the way our world starts to change when it comes to love. It doesn't matter if we're in a relationship. It doesn't matter if we're looking for somebody. Whatever grief is going on here it transcends, everything. And it's going to be important. Now, the Tower doesn't have to be grief, but that's how it's coming through. Okay? The Tower is profound change. We can have that profound change when we get married, when we have kids, when we enter into this new season of our existence. And instead of it being that seamless, oh, everything's perfect, everybody's congratulating me, everybody's so happy, it's awesome. It takes a bit, right? It takes a bit for us to get used to it. It takes a bit to settle in. And that's okay. Everybody wants us to think everything is so easy, and it's always done with smiles, and it's always done spotlessly and perfectly. And that's not how life is. And this is going to be a time where we start to find our passion again. But it's also because we become a lot more real with ourselves. It moves us to our message from spirit. Now, if you would like a private reading, put a rain cloud in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So good luck to everyone. Now here we have balance, balance reversed. Everything is not in harmony. Yeah, we can kind of get that from this reading. But also being able to say it's not balanced, it's not harmonized, it's not where I want it to be. That's important. It's not perfect. We want our lives to be, photo perfect. We want it to be just beyond the realms of gorgeous, gorgeous. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. Our chakra energy, angels, and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is inspiration reverse. This is our sacral chakra. Our sacral chakra is where we hold our sensual energy. It's where we hold our relationship energy, right? It's also where we hold our creative energy. It's blocked. And that's cool. This is also our life force energy, right? And we can think, oh, it's cool to have a life force blockage. That's not cool, Dane. But it is. It is okay to be human. And here with inspiration reversed, it's like, I don't feel inspired. Well, why would you? Why would you? You're going through a lot right now, but yet we're supposed to be inspired. It's supposed to be perfect. We're always supposed to be smiling. It's like, oh, let that go. That's nonsense. Let it go. Let yourself be sad. Let yourself be human and start connecting with your sacral chakra. Start meditating on the color orange. Start meditating, you can meditate on your tailbone. You can tap your tailbone, right? With this kind of like circle finger thing. You can tap your tailbone and do that for 2 minutes. And that helps release the blockages around your sacral chakra. And you can see afterwards, you can feel like you need a good cry, or you can feel like, oh my gosh, I can breathe, So that's going to be important. Let's see what our energy to be mindful of is. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a gift from God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, okay? But it's not a gift for you. This can be a gift for somebody else, all right? So we're told to be mindful of pentacles. Pentacles are always gift cards, right? But if it's not for us, it's not for us. If it doesn't work for us, it doesn't work for us. It can work for somebody else. It's like certain colors look really great on some people and really don't on others. That's like this Ace of Pentacles. It's like, it's not for me. It's somebody else's dream. Do not get caught up in the fact. It's like when you're dating somebody, or even when you're married to them and everybody's telling you how lucky you are. But you're not lucky when the door closes, type of deal. But you're telling yourself, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Everybody's telling me I'm so lucky. Just be aware of this. So here with the Ace of Pentacles, it's not a gift for you. It can be a gift for somebody else. But it's okay. It's okay to be like, you know what? No, I don't want that. I don't need that. But the Ace of Wands is coming in. This is passion. This is creativity. This is fire. This is sprouting to life. And that's what we're doing in the month of April. Cancer, we are sprouting to life. Now we want to go and experience everything. We want an adventure. We are running away from our own shadow. So slowing it down in the month of April and connecting with yourself, that's going to be really important because there's a healing that's coming. Is it going to be just a little bit difficult? It is. It's going to be a little bit hard to accept, to connect, to have the sacred feminine and sacred masculine aspect of ourselves come forward. We're entering into a new season, good, bad, or indifferent. It is a new season for us. And we have the tower here. We are going through a tower time. It doesn't have to be a tower time when it comes to love. We can be dealing with a sick family member, and that permeates everything. We can be dealing with work stress, and that permeates everything. A tower time, and this tower time is intense. The emotions are up. Everything's just a bit raw. We could have been in a tower time since we were 16. It all depends on our life and our journey and the story that we're writing while we're here on this earthly plane. It could be for the last, 16 years, 16 months, 16 weeks, 16 days. Things have been intense. But we can also start to see it's like the top has been blown. The lid has been blown up. The world has been opened in a way that I wasn't expecting it to. So here with the Tower, it could be that we could have lived our whole life in an ignorant safety, in a gilded cage, in I'm just hearing, I could have never known. And it's kind of, this is for somebody, this is not for everybody. So I hate saying this because people sit there and then people get paranoid, right? It's like, oh my gosh, this is going to happen. But it's like somebody has just learned that they were cheated on, or learned that they were cheated on. And you keep on saying to yourself, I could have lived so happy if I never knew, right? I could have never known. I would have been so happy. And that's what I keep on seeing here when I look at the Tower. It's like, if I never knew, I would have been so happy. And it doesn't have to be that you were cheated on. It could have been like your parent was cheated on, but your world was so happy before that moment. And you could have lived forever in ignorance and it would have been better. But it wouldn't have been your path. We don't know if it would have been better. We don't know what the years down the road would have brought. And so here with the Tower, we're coming to terms with, a light being shown, or, the top being blown, right? That's just like the Tower, coming forward. And it's intense, but it's important. And there's a healing that needs to come with it. There's a healing that needs to connect with us. Because it's going to change our world. And we're going to want to run away from it. We really are. It's like, But if we take it, and we're not going to know that we're taking this healing, that we're moving forward in our passion, all of a sudden, the confidence that we have when we walk into a room, all of a sudden, the presence that we have, it shifts, it changes, it opens. And we see ourselves in a completely different way. We're changing the game. And we're taking back control. Our subconscious spirit message is blessed reversed. We don't feel blessed, and that's fine. We don't have to feel blessed, but we are. Because you're here and you matter. And love is a beautiful thing. But sometimes I think we put too much worth on what we want others to think of us. It sounds corny, but embrace loving you. Embrace your connection with your angels and your spirit guides. Embrace living a joyous, happy life, because you are blessed. And it's time to just shine in that blessing. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And this is the Queen of Swords. This is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But the Queen of Swords, she gets a bad rap. The Queen of Swords can be very, very, very nasty. Just like the Queen of Cups can be overly emotional, but she's considered like the epitome of femininity, and the Queen of Swords is not. So with the Queen of Swords coming in, this is cruelty. Okay? This is somebody who knows your weak points. You might not know this person very well at all. It doesn't matter. They can size up people very, very quickly, very well, manipulative, says hurtful, hateful things, is just, and you're going to think, well, they're saying this to make me better, right? Because they always say something with just a little bit of truth in it. Just a little bit, just a little bit. And they always go for the weak points. So just be mindful about this, because Cancer, what you're going to think is, well, they're saying this to help me improve me. They're saying this to be a mean SOB. I mean, seriously. Whether they know it, whether they don't, whether they're, completely narcissistic and just don't care, doesn't matter. Be mindful about this, because you're going to think they're trying to make me better by pointing out where I need to improve. And they're not. They don't really care. They want to keep you small, and they want to keep you weak. It moves us then to our subconscious chakra message, which is universal light reversed. This is connecting with the universe, with healing, and with grace. And here there's a bit of a blockage because we're dealing with so much. It's like, oh my gosh, no more. I can't do more right now. But this is us connecting with the universe and knowing that we are so much more than what we had thought we were. And that is extraordinary. It leads us then to the Eight of Wands reverse, which is our tarot message. Things aren't going to be moving very quickly during this time. They're just not. It's going to be a bit of a slow go. It's going to be like it drags, and then all of a sudden it starts to become quicker, moves faster. And here with the Eight of Wands, just be mindful. Just be mindful that we're thinking we're not getting anywhere. And yet, when we look back around this time, you're right, around April, when we look back at things, we're going to be like, huh, this changed so much. Or I started to see me so differently. We might not remember that it happened exactly around April, but we're going to know, oh, it was around when, spring came. It was around here. So that's going to be a beautiful thing. And that's going to be a powerful thing. So just be aware of this during this time. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Cancer. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and God bless.